it, I didn't have this angled right before I started the video. Sorry. Let me get all the damn light. Okay, I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. Let me stand here. Hi. Recently had a client that she was just out of her body. Like, she was literally like 10 miles ahead of herself. And so I kept asking her, what is it that you're running from? Why are you running? And she's just like, because I have to, get all this stuff done. I'm feeling anxious. I have all these things to do at work, and, nothing I do at work is ever right, and blah, 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 blah with work. Long story short, she's got, a jerk that she's working for who rules everything out of fear. Everything he does is out of fear, and he just makes everyone's life miserable because he's miserable. Unfortunately, we all know someone who's like that. Hello, thanks for joining me. But we all know someone who is like that, and it just sucks it out of you. Like, how are you expect to perform and be good and be happy when this is going on? So that is, the big thought today is, who's sucking it out of you, and are you in fight or flight? Because when you're there, you can't get anything done because you never ever feel safe. So think about the deer. Joe Dispenza, an author that I love and adore, will often, I think it's him that used this example, but basically, the deer gets chased, and, the adrenaline is going, is stuck in that fight or flight mode. But then once the chase ends, or, the chase is over, then they can like breathe again, and they calm down again, and they let it go. They're no longer stuck in that fight or flight. And we as humans forget, hey Ryan, how are you? Hope you had a good trip in Mexico, or actually I think you're still there. But when you're stuck in that fight or flight, then you never feel safe. And so every day in your life, you just have this feeling like, I gotta be doing something, and it never feels safe. So I know I did a video on bringing it back to center, and that's what I want you to do. So in asking her, well, what is it that you're horribly afraid of? And she's just like, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose my job. And I'm like, you're not happy. That would be utter and complete freedom if you lost your job, because she doesn't know what she wants to do next. But that would be utter and complete freedom, because then, it would suck, it would be a little scary, but that would give her a little time to figure out what she wants to do when she's centered, instead of coming from a fight or flight feeling. And so once she got over that, once she was able to go, okay, so basically this boss has all her power. So pulling her power back from him, not allowing him to make her feel a certain way, she just felt lighter. So the worst thing that could happen is she could lose her job, but then she'd figure it out and move on, because that's what we do, and she would be fine because she perseveres through life anyways. So look at places in your life, and of course none of us have to go through these experiences, but look at places in your life where you find yourself going into fight or flight mode, and do you need to stay there, and are you getting stuck there? So if you are, find my Bringing It Back to Center video, but also ask yourself, what is it that I'm afraid of? What's the worst thing that could happen? And sometimes it could be death, but I'm not trying to be funny. Once you die, then you're free, right? So play with our crazy human thoughts that we have. And hi Ryan, I have two Ryans with me. Bring in those crazy thoughts that we have, and just ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen? And allow yourself to turn it, allow yourself to switch it, allow yourself to feel better about it. So that was my big story. Don't stay stuck in fight or flight, because you have the power. Take your power back from the people who are making you feel that, and know that you're ultimately responsible for your happiness. Bring it back to center and manifest from there, create from there, because when you're centered in your heart, it feels so much more empowering and better than when you're in the angst or you're in the fight or flight mode. So you guys, thank you so much for taking the time. Ryan K, have fun in Mexico. Ryan Lawson, I hope you enjoyed your vacation that you just got back from. And stay blessed.